We're coming to the portion of Nitzavim. Nitzavim means to stand, to stand straight, stiff, to just be there. Nitzav is someone that is just, if you need him, he's just there and he's standing there ready. Okay? One of the things that it was important for me to talk about you today, it's about this Nitzavim. It's how us as human beings, as individuals, are as people that were created in the image of the Creator. How are we coming to Rosh Hashanah? How are we standing straight in front of the Creator in the time of Rosh Hashanah? Nitzavim, it's always a portion that comes before Rosh Hashanah. It's always the one that comes before, and it's about standing. How am I standing in front of the Creator? Because it says, Dan et ha'adam ba'asher hu sham, that the Creator is judging the person the way he is. The way the person is at the time of Rosh Hashanah. So it's important for all of us to know every time we say, we need to really find out who we are. In the portion of Nitzavim, it says, אתם ניצבים כולכם היום לפני השם אלוקיכם, ראשיכם, שבטיכם, זקניכם ושוטריכם, כל איש ישראל. טפכם, נשיכם וגרך, אשר בקרב מחניך, מחוטב עציך עד שואב ממך. Anyway, you're standing here, before the Creator. You're standing here before the Creator. Your leaders and your elders and your cups and all the people of Israel, your children and your wives and your employees and everyone, from the one who's cutting the tree to the one who's picking up the water from the well, and when you were thinking, from this person to this person, it should be like maybe from the person who cut the trees to your leaders, and the Midrash saying that it says here from the person who cut the trees to the person who pick up the water from the well, and more or less it's the same status of work, right? It's people who works with their hands, working hard to make a living. And the Midrash explained that the Creator is standing in the middle, all right? There is a point in the middle, and here we have the one who cutting the trees, and it's go all the way. It's passing Moses and the leaders, and then it goes back to the one who was picking up the water. So it's everyone. You're standing here today, everyone. It doesn't matter, how, what is your position. It doesn't matter how much money you have, how important you are. It doesn't matter. It's all equal as human beings standing before of the Creator. All right. And we are being judged by the time that we are going there, and in what consciousness, and how do we feel, and what do we know about ourselves standing there in front of the Creator. The Midrash says that דימוי עצמי נמוך הוא חורבן החיים. That poor self-image is the distraction of our life. The distraction of our life. And every failure that we have in life is making that poor self-image internal, lanetzach, for eternity, right? So it makes it forever, all right? And it doesn't matter. Sometimes a person, has a low self-esteem or low self-image, and then he's going to do something good, and then he's going to feel, wow, great. But then if something not great will happen, then he's going to feel bad. So when a person does not have a self-image, a healthy self-image, and a respect for ourselves, as a human being, and if we don't know who we are and what's the purpose that we are here, and the fact that the Creator created each and every one of us, and just because we were created, we already, it says that the Creator, it says that the fact that we are here, a person needs to know that the Creator wants his existence in this world. And if the Creator wants his existence in his world, it means that we are important. So yes, it's important, to work on our self-image and to meditate and to go to let's say for example a person who doesn't know how to be socialized and is very shy, and then he's going to a courses of self-image and he's going to a courses of communication, and he learn how to communicate and everything is nice, and he's going and he's learning, and it's really his life is getting better a little bit. But then the one time someone is not going to treat him nice, or he's going to feel not belong in that moment, or he went into a party and the party didn't went well, he goes all the way down. Because yes, it's important to take courses and it's important to study and it's important to work on ourselves. But the seed level is to know who we are, is to know that we are here because we have a purpose. And almost like, it says in the Midrash that we have no right to think otherwise. All right? Because a person that does have a low self-image, not only that is not being successful in this physical life, so if in physical life is difficult, spiritual life is 10 times more difficult. Especially as spiritual people, when we're starting spirituality and we're changing our life, we're letting go of the desire for the self alone, or we're letting go, we give up, or we are making changes that against our nature, and we grow, and then we feel like something challenging is happening to us, and then we don't understand, but we are working so hard on ourselves, and we are changing. So why we're experiencing something else? And the moment I feel that I experience something else, that's something that looks more challenging for me, I'm losing my self-image again. I'm losing my self-values. I'm losing who I am. I'm blaming myself. So again, we're not coming to a place that I know who I am no matter what. And if I am here because I'm meant to be here, and the Creator created me because He cannot live without me, the world will not be perfect without me being in this world, then it doesn't matter what happened in life. We're all this calculation, but I did and I got this, and it doesn't affect us. And here we go. In the chart of the new year, the sun is still in Virgo, 14 degrees. The sun is trying, considered to be a good aspect, right? In alignment with Uranus in Taurus. And Virgo, sun in Virgo, many times if you see Virgos, they want to live by the right way to live. Okay, because it's about right or wrong. Many times it's like, if I do this, it's good. If I do this, it's a mistake. It's right or wrong. We live by right or wrong all the time. And Virgo can have a lot of self-judgment, like I said. On a good side, we talked in previous weeks about the good side of Virgo, the side of healing and how to heal ourselves, and service and manifesting and see things. Sun in Virgo has all of this. All right. But Sun in Virgo will show us the truth. Like the reason why I think I saw it, and I saw that lecture and I saw this, it's because it's the simple truth. I was able to get to the simple truth in that moment, and I think that Sun in Virgo really offer helps here. Okay, so that Sun in Virgo trying Uranus, and Uranus that's the unexpected, that's the crazy things that we want to do, that's the new people we want to be. Uranus in Taurus is surviving. Uranus in Taurus, we don't want to survive anymore, we want to live. In order for us to live, we have to do something that doesn't make change, doesn't make sense, a fear that we have, and break through it, break through that fear, and it's scaring the hell out of us, but we're gonna break that fear, and that Uranus in Taurus is breaking the survival mode. So when the Sun in Virgo see the truth, see the simplicity, trying Uranus in Taurus that wants to break, to change that surviving mode, and let us start living, And that's what we can have in Rosh Hashanah. We can have the ability to live and to start survive, to go to Rosh Hashanah, because one of the things that it will be decided, it's not, if we're going to live or not physically, but also the quality of life that we are going to have. Because we can live another year of chaos, of fears, of emotions, of feeling that we are nobody, of feeling, that we are not standing to our own expectation, of disappointment. But we can go into a new year that we are breaking through something, and we can start really something new, to receive quality of life. And that's what we are getting in Rosh Hashanah, the quality of life. All right? So when the sun in Virgo is able to connect us to the truth, to the simple truth, and break through the things that is like holding us and not letting us like breathe or live to the quality of life that we want. So we have that energy, first of all, the sun and Uranus in trine in the sign Rosh Hashanah, 14 degrees and accurate. Sun in Virgo, 14 degrees, Uranus in Taurus, 14 degrees. They're accurately trine each other, giving each and every one of us to go to Rosh Hashanah with a vessel that is worthy, okay? Or even with a broken vessel that is like a new moon. New moon is a complete broken vessel, because new moon, the full is empty, right? There's no light coming from the moon, but it's a beginning, and when the vessel is broken, we form the vessel that we want to have. The vessel is going to rebuild and will be fulfilled with light when we're coming to Rosh Hashanah wanting to do whatever it takes to have that quality life, that not only life, but quality life that we want to have. The same thing also is with sustenance, right? Because a person can have a lot of money. I personally know a lot of people that you ask them how much money you make, and oh my God, but how do they live? They live like poor because they have so many expenses, and suddenly they have to do this, and suddenly they have to do that, and suddenly there's no blessing in the money. We want not only sustenance. Sustenance mean how much money do you have left from after you did all this like expenses and earning. All right, and how much you have left to have a quality of life when it comes to money. So when we have in the time of Rosh Hashanah, we have Venus in Libra. Venus has to do with money, right? And relationship, and is squaring Pluto. Pluto is a planet of money as well, big money, Scorpio, okay, and is in Capricorn. So Venus in Libra is saying, we can have money, if I believe I can have money, because I don't have to fight. It's Libra, it's all with peace and harmony, right? So if I feel loved and I feel self-esteem, Venus is self-esteem in the chart. It's self-esteem. Venus in Libra has a high self-esteem because Venus is sitting in her own sign. She feels great. She feels belong. She feels that she can achieve whatever she wants because she feels good. All right? So when Venus is in Libra, 25 degree in the chart of Rosh Hashanah, saying, I can have whatever I want, really, with love and harmony, with not fighting for it, to really believe that I deserve it. And if I deserve it, that's it. I have it. I have it. Most of the time we don't have because we don't believe. We're not doing enough. We're not doing the right things. We're not enough good people. And we always have explanation of why and we always have a reason why, we don't deserve. And then we don't have. And then what do we want? It's all an image of our self-image. All right? So when Venus in Libra, she's strong enough to say, I can have. All right? And she's square Pluto. Squaring is a more challenging aspect in astrology. It's squaring. It means they're kind of fighting. And Pluto in Capricorn, Pluto is money, but it's in Capricorn. This is the guilt. Pluto in Capricorn says you're only going to get money if Capricorn. You know how Capricorn? I have to work hard. All the world is on my back. I have to take care of everything. If I will not take care of myself, nobody will take care of me. I'm going to work hard and I'm going to achieve my goals. And it's all about discipline and structure and time and being square. So many times it's amazing because we want to have discipline and structure, but not to that point. And Pluto is transformation, is transforming that. And Pluto 24 degree Capricorn is there for since 2008. So we are talking about it. We should know that Pluto in Capricorn. So, but when he's squaring Venus, we're basically saying, I deserve, and it doesn't matter how hard I work for it. The hard work that I think I need to work, which is, actually go in and work and deserve, and that's not the hard work. We need to change the structures by just connecting. The hard work is to believe in ourselves, to believe in our ability to have. And it's a very hard work. So the most important thing, from now until Rosh Hashanah, 23 hours and 45 minutes, you will only think about what's good about you. Only. And you think it's easy, right? Oh, great. I can only think about what's good about me. It's the hardest things to do in the world. The hardest thing to do, to always think what's good about us all the time. And 15 minutes, yes, to look inside. We're not perfect and we want to change. But 15 minutes, it's okay to look inside and to see, okay, I needed to learn a lesson here. I needed to do this. I needed to do that. 15 minutes in 24 hours. Not more than that. 23 and 45 minutes to recognize our power, to recognize our values, to recognize who we are. And the fact that we are here is because the world cannot survive without us. All right? So that's the hard work. So Venus in Libra is fighting with Pluto that says things need to be done that way. And Venus in Libra says, no, it can be done with love. It can be done with self-image. It can be done, with good. All right? And she is trying, Jupiter, Venus in Libra, trine Jupiter in Aquarius. Like I said before, trine is a good aspect in astrology. Jupiter is a good I lost my mind. Jupiter is a planet of expansion, of good, is a beneficent. Both of them are beneficial. Actually, Venus and Jupiter is the two planets that are beneficent in the chart, beside the Sun. And they're trying together. Venus in Libra, it's the harmony together with Jupiter in Aquarius, true independency. And we talked about true independency. I'm not going to go into it right now. True independency is very, very important. Just in one word, true freedom. That's what Uranus, the Sun, wants. Trying Uranus in Taurus is when we stop surviving, we are free people. We are independent people. It's not people don't tell us what to do because we are independent. It's like people tell us what to do and we don't care. We don't take it personally. We are free. We are free with our feelings. We can breathe. We have a full life. All right. So we have that Venus and benefit together with Jupiter, the great beneficiaries, like really harmony and freedom at the same time. All right, but we also have Mars, quincunx Jupiter, and trine Pluto. Actually, there's a lot of trines of Pluto, because Jupiter is 24 degree and Pluto is 24 degree and Mars is 24 degree. Okay, so we have that yod of those three. And unfortunately, Mars, we can see that Mars operating in the world. It's very important. We go to Rosh Hashanah. We don't feel like we are in a room with books. We feel like we are in Mount Sinai. And the time is so holy that we don't have time to judge anyone else. And Saturn in Aquarius. Saturn, like I explained last year, Saturn is forcing us to do something. Jupiter is telling us here, And Saturn in Aquarius is about asking each and every one of us to be that independent person that the universe wants us to be right now. And is trying, again, trying is good things with the nodes. It means that, nodes is always a portal of a past life, is an opportunity. It's a great opportunity. It's a big portal. It's a big, to change something. And Saturn is really forcing us to do that. So let's go to Rosh Hashanah. The universe all the chaos that we feel is for us to wake up, is for us to say we don't want that anymore. Not to think, oh, we are bad people, look what we do in the world. Yeah, if each and every one of us will work on our self-image, will work on who we are, to know our values, and to really ask ourselves questions, and to get, because almost sometimes we don't get answers until the moment that you think you're not going to have it, and then you have it. And then just be open to what the universe is telling you. And when you come to Rosh Hashanah, don't dare judging yourself. Be there, willing to receive, willing to give. Understand that the Creator puts you here because the world is not going to be complete without you, without us. So let's go to Rosh Hashanah, building our self-esteem from the inside. Let's change our inner world in this Rosh Hashanah so we can go to a better year, So happy holidays to everyone. Chag Sameach. Love you all. Wishing everyone the best of the best of the best, and to connect to your true potentials and your true gifts, and your true freedom and happiness. Love you all.